Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah if you're new here. Today I'm going to be filming a Q&A for you guys, so I'm so excited. I asked you guys to send me questions on my YouTube channel as well as on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following my Instagram, what are you doing? You need to follow it, so I'll have it right here. I'm trying to post a lot more frequently. Yeah, go follow my Instagram if you guys haven't already. But yeah, I asked you guys to ask me questions on there as well, and you guys really came through. I got a bunch of questions from you guys and really good ones as well, so like, yes! But before we hop into the video, I would absolutely love if you guys would subscribe to this channel because y'all, we're actually really growing. I'm so excited, and thank you guys to everyone that has subscribed. It really means so much to me, and I'm so happy you guys are really enjoying the videos. Really enjoy making them for you guys, so I'm happy you guys are liking them as well. So go hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But yeah, let's just jump into the video. So as I'm filming this video, it is Mother's Day, so I think it's only necessary that we all take a shot, and cheers to all the moms out there. So let me get mine ready. I'll give you a second to get yours. All right, you got it? Let's start taking the shot. Y'all, we don't have any shot glasses, so this is gonna have to do. So cheers to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. I know this is gonna be going up after, but y'all better still be drinking with me. Cheers.
Just did a bad thing. I regret the thing I did.
Okay, now we can really get into the video. Okay, I'm gonna be reading all my questions from my phone, so don't mind that. So what is your nationality? You're so pretty, thank you. Do you miss Texas? So I am half Persian and Italian, and do I miss Texas? Right now, I kind of don't, because I really do like Miami. It's just so sunny and happy here. I love the palm trees, and I bet when the beaches open in the future, I'm gonna love that so much as well. But yeah, I mean, Texas is great. I really like the people, they're very nice there, but I'm very happy in Miami right now. What is your dream destination for work and for leisure? For work, I would say it's definitely Italy. I would love to go to Italy and see all the art there. Obviously, the food would be amazing to eat as well. So Italy is definitely my top for work. And for leisure, obviously like somewhere in the Maldives. Oh my God, gorgeous. I am a huge beach person, so anywhere where the sand is like powder and the water is crystal clear and like glass is my dream destination. Advice on how you prepared for flight attendant exams during training. Please, love your videos. Thank you so much. Before going to training, how I prepared was I definitely looked on Quizlet a lot and tried to look up different topics that I kind of knew were going to be on the test. So when I was looking up people on Quizlet to find their information, I also made sure when I found the person, I like looked them up on Instagram to see if they were actually a flight attendant.
Stalker.
And then I knew like, oh, they passed all their exams. So I would definitely try doing that before going into training. But during training, my study habits and tips would be in the beginning using a lot of flashcards. For me, physically writing it down in the beginning of training was very helpful and made it stick a lot more in my head. During the end of training, I kind of really knew what information was going to be on the test, so I kind of just stuck to Quizlet because I knew the basic information that had to be memorized. But yeah, that's kind of what I did going into training and some of my study habits during training. So somebody asked, is there anything you wish you would have known about training before going into training? That's a very good question. I think definitely getting to know the people in your group very well and becoming friends with a lot of them is very important actually, because when you are going to a whole new city or base that you've never been to before, you're kind of on your own. So I think really getting to know the people in your class and like not just on a superficial level like like really getting to know them as a person is very important, because when you do move to that new base, you are going to be kind of just with those people and really supporting each other and relying on each other. So I think getting to know them really as a person is important. Also, sleep is a major key in training. That's something I think you should really prioritize when you go into training, is obviously study, make sure you know the material, but sleep is critical. Without it, you will go insane, people. So make sure you really prioritize your sleep and training. Are you planning on eventually transferring to Philly as your base? So I think so. I mean, here's where I'm at. Right now, I'm loving Miami. I think I want to be here for at least like 2 or 3 years. I think I really do love the base and can see myself living here, and I'm really happy I got this as my base. The thing I love about Philly, first off, almost all my family lives in Philly. I love the people in Philly. I love how blunt and kind of just like they are, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan, if you guys didn't know.
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles! Are you ready for some football? Woo!
So I think going there and living there during football season, it would just be incredible, because like, I'm just such a diehard fan. My baby is literally gonna be wrapped in the Eagles blanket straight out of the womb. That's how diehard I am. I really like the people there, and I think I can really connect and relate to them easily. So maybe like in the future, I can definitely see myself being in Philly. Honestly, I think I'm gonna find my husband in Philly. We're just being real here. That shot's kicking in, people. Right now, I'm not on the like hunt for a husband or anything, but that's why I think later on, that would probably be where I want to go, just because I can see myself finding the one in Philly. So if any of my mom's friends' sons are watching this, hi, how you doing? But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm in no rush to move to Philly, but I'm definitely gonna be visiting a lot during football season. So I'm pumped about that. So how do I decide what base to bid on? So for me personally, I looked at like what kind of flying the bases do. So personally for me, I didn't want to go to DC because I just know their flying is very limited. But like I knew Philly has a lot of international, a lot of Europe, and Miami has a lot of like Caribbean, and they fly internationally as well. So that was something that was very important to me, was to be in a base where I knew that I would enjoy the flying. Obviously right now, that's not really happening, but it's okay, it will. Obviously weather, I'm not really a cold person. I like a lot of sun. And honestly, like I heard a lot of good things about Miami crews. Also New York based crews, I heard a lot of really good things about. There are some bases where I just heard not so good things about. One of them being Dallas. I obviously haven't experienced it, but I have heard some things about the Dallas base. But yeah, so those are just some things that can play a part when you are choosing your base in training. When asked how hard was training, if you guys haven't watched my training vlogs, go watch them, because you will literally see me every day during training, and you'll see my genuine, real reactions to how training was for me. So if you haven't, go check it out. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say week 1, it's like a 4. You're like, wow, training is so easy. Girl, go. Week 2 to me was very hard because it's such a transition. You go from doing absolutely nothing in week 1 to literally not sleeping. You got tests now. It's a whole like new life. So for me, week 2 was like a 9. Because of how freaking tired I was. And if you watch that vlog, you'll realize I say that I'm tired about 600 times. Really tired, so tired. Really tired. So tired. So tired. I'm literally so tired. Week 3, very hard. That was like a 10 for me, just because the tests themselves are insanely hard. They're all aircraft tests. So yeah, week 3, not a fun time. Would not go back to her. She's in the past. Week 4, I'm like a 7. Week 5 and 6, super easy, just because you really do know what to prepare for on the test. Nothing is like throwing you off anymore. So looking back at training as a whole, I would say it was definitely hard, and I'm happy I'm done with it. Still very fun, but yeah, I'm happy that I'm past that now. How can you stand out in a face-to-face interview other than being professional and yourself? Honestly, I think just being confident and coming off confident and not arrogant or stuck up is very important. When people see that you are confident in your own skin and your ability and just stuff like that, I think it's very, like, it does make you stand out because you have your shoulders back, you're walking with like confidence, and I think that's very important. Definitely without coming off conceited or arrogant, because that's a major turn off. But I think it's very important to not be robotic and actually have genuine answers. Obviously you're stressed out during those interviews and you're like, how can I possibly be myself with like a million eyes staring at me? I get it. Trust me, I was nervous, so nervous actually. But it just kind of happens. You kind of just like let your true self shine. But for your professional answers, definitely have your key points you want to be covered, but make sure you are yourself. Don't know if I really answered your question. I hope I did, but that is definitely my advice, and I think it would work. What is the starting pay for your airline and the per diem? So right now my starting pay is $30.25 and my per diem is $2.25. So I think it's pretty good. Who is your favorite flight attendant YouTuber and why? I think Francesco.
Let it go, let it go.
Is my favorite because he's very, very like positive, and he just seems really genuinely nice. He seems like he really does like his job. He just seems very funny, and like I would get along with him. And he's based in Miami, so like, come on Francesco, let's fly together. I'd love to work with him, have a layover with him. He seems so much fun. I enjoy watching him just because of how happy and positive he is. And that's also what I hope for my channel, is to just be as happy and positive as I can. I really enjoy watching that, and I hope you guys do too as well. Somebody asked, can you please do a video on your application interview process, please? So I actually did a full video about my interview process and how I got my CJO with American. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I will link that down below, as well as put it somewhere above me. I don't know, but yeah, I made a very in-depth video about my entire process with that. So if you guys want to see how I got to be where I am now, I would definitely go check that out. What camera, sound, and editing equipment do you use? Hello from AA Sky U7. Woo, hello. I use a Canon G7X, and that is it. I think the quality is really good. It's definitely an investment, but it will last you, I think, a very, very long time. Do you have a boyfriend or are you married? Definitely not married. And definitely single. So single. For me, I've never been one to like be on a dating app. FarmersOnly.com. I think it's very forced. I like things to happen very like organically, like we start out as friends and then I get to know you and then I like you, like I don't know. But my mom always says no one's just gonna show up on my doorstep, even though that's how I wish it worked. It's not. So I do kind of need to start putting myself out there. Hi, if anyone's watching. I like things to be very like natural and organic, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Look, I'm happy being single. I'm not like searching for anyone right now, but if something were to happen, definitely not opposed to it. So just throwing that out there, people. Come on. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about being a flight attendant so far? So my favorite thing has been getting to see new cities and new places, because literally before this job I've only been to Cancun for vacation, and like Philly. So I really haven't seen many places, so I'm just happy that I've got to see like Denver and Portland and just different cities that are really cool, because I really have not seen anything. So I'm having a good time with that. I also really like meeting new people. So all the crews that I've worked with have been very, very nice and helpful, and I like meeting new people and getting to learn about others. So that's been very fun. My least favorite thing, I don't know, maybe just my living situation before me and Ben moved to this apartment, I would say, because honestly there really hasn't been anything that I've disliked about this job at all. So probably that would be the only thing that I'm kind of like, would have done without that. I'm gonna ask what kind of questions were asked in the interviews. So a lot of situational questions I think were asked about your previous job experiences, but something that really stood out to me and that I loved about my American interview was that they did ask a lot of personal questions and just like wanted to know more about you, which I found was just like made me feel very, very comfortable in comparison to other airline interviews I did before that. So yeah, I would just make sure you know your resume, know different situations that probably will be asked in their interviews. So make sure you know your situational questions, but again, don't make it sound robotic or rehearsed. Try to like throw in a little bit of like naturalness in there. And also make sure you kind of like know what other hobbies you like to do, because when I was asked what other hobbies I like to do, I said watch football. Don't say that. So yeah, they really do want to know more about you as a person, because they want to connect with you. So just make sure you feel confident in yourself, really make yourself shine, and just obviously know your situational questions with your previous work experience. That is also all in my video about my interview process. So again, if you haven't checked that out, please do so, because I answer a lot of questions about this entire interview process and how to get your CJO. Are you originally from Texas? You have several accents, LOL. Oh my god, do I have an accent? I can't even hear it. But I'm originally from California and moved from there when I was like 8 years old, and I lived in Texas ever since then. Wow, y'all, do I have an accent? Like, I cannot hear it at all. I don't know, but my mom is from Philadelphia, so I kind of say some things with like an East Coast accent maybe. I don't know. Oh my god, that's so weird. I never thought I had an accent. Thank you. I've always wanted one. Is being a flight attendant your dream job? So honestly, I think my dream job is being like an interior designer. I'm like obsessed with interior designing. I have a whole Pinterest board of what my future house is gonna look like, even though I have about $5 to my name. Like obsessed with like soft close cabinets. The cabinets are soft close. I literally love soft close. Picking out wood floors. The floors are nice, that like gray wood too. I'm just like an actual 50-year-old woman at heart. That's my dream job, but being a flight attendant is definitely a runner-up. I think I'm in the perfect job for me right now, especially at this age, so I would not trade it for anything. Would you try out for The Bachelor again? The Bachelor. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I tried out for The Bachelor. I have a whole video on me going the whole audition, so if you want to check that out, I'll have that link below as well. But yeah, I don't think I would audition for The Bachelor again, just because you have to quit your job when you go on the show, which is like, I don't want to quit being a flight attendant. Like, that's how much I really enjoy this job. Obviously, I'm still obsessed with The Bachelor, but some shows that I would die to be on are Survivor and Big Brother. I mean, come on. Do y'all watch Survivor and Big Brother? Literally Survivor. Ugh. I'm so into it. Who's your favorite player? Mine is definitely Sandra, because she's the queen.
The queen stays queen.
What is your favorite movie? So my favorite movie. Good question. I love these questions. So Keanu Reeves is like literally my favorite actor. So The Matrix and John Wick are definitely my tops. I could watch them over and over and over and over again. I literally love Keanu Reeves. I think he is so cute and he's just the best. Like The Matrix, like red pill, blue pill, which one would y'all take? Actually, let me know down below. I want to know which pill you would take. And also, I like have this weird obsession with dinosaurs, so I could watch Jurassic World and Jurassic Park forever. I think I'll end with this question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And OMG, I love your videos. OMG, I love you so much. But where do I see myself in 5 years? Good question. I definitely see myself still being a flight attendant with American, because I just don't see myself ever leaving this company. I think this is just the most amazing job and provides you the most opportunities. I just can't see myself at a desk in a 9-to-5 job, so definitely still being a flight attendant. Maybe in Philly? I don't know. I mean, in 5 years I'll be 28. Oh yeah, I'm 23 years old. I don't know if you guys know. I'm 23 years old, so I'll be 28, so I just don't know. You can't really plan your future. I mean, who knows what's going to be thrown at you. But probably in Philly. Dating? Woo! I don't know. Married? I literally don't know. But that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Alright, you guys, so that is the end of this video. I have actually a lot more questions. So if you guys want me to do a part 2, please like this video, because I would be more than happy to do that for y'all. I have a lot more questions, but I didn't want this video to be an hour long. So sorry if I rambled too. I think that like vodka, kind of kicked in. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys also for sending in those really awesome questions. I hope I answered them well for y'all. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any more questions you want me to answer, leave them down below, and I will answer them in my Q&A part 2 if you guys want that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in circle, walk around the neighborhood.